It's not that no one cares. It's that, oh, well, he's a kid. He couldn't possibly know better. No, I disagree heavily. If you're talking specifically about IShowSpeed, anybody who watched IShowSpeed saw him do some of the insane shit he did and then just said, like, if they said online or whoever they were talking to, oh, well, he's a kid. He couldn't know better. I'm going to keep watching him. They don't give a shit. They don't even think in their head, oh, well, he's a kid. They're fine with what he did. Devin linked the clip. Yeah, I see it. Thank you, Devin, by the way. If they're saying, oh, well, like if somebody does some horrendous shit and people say, oh, well, you know, he's a kid, or they make up this excuse for him or that excuse for him, they usually don't believe that excuse. They're usually just absolutely fine with what he said, but they need to look like a person. What is my objective right now? Oh yeah, I gotta go do the mission. Trump lasted longer. Well, Trump's kind of a whole different can of worms, but yeah. Chad, does it make me a bad person if I just about went to assassinate that woman because she'd be a good landing zone? I didn't have anything to land on, and I just wanted to jump.
There is no need for this aggression.
Eager to see the career path. Why would Gal Gadot's career path change? Oh shit, I gotta go back to the villa. Before anything else, I must go back to the villa. Yeah, I mean, another good example, DevJ, is like the YouTube pranksters that are just out there just being the biggest losers in the world, but they're still getting views. I think that might be them playing the algorithm more than them having like dedicated fans, but it's still just like, I don't know. I think that's why. I mean, hasn't Hollywood made it pretty clear they're supporting Israel? Hasn't anything with money made it pretty clear that they're supporting the genocide or whatever? Maybe I don't know enough about it. I forgot what I was saying. I had a thought before that, but I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I don't think...
Buongiorno. Salute, Serezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
I don't think at all. I don't think I can upgrade anything else. I think I'm maxed. Yeah, I'm maxed.
Buon viaggio.
This is just my money now. I can just upgrade my armor and shit. This is what we put all the work in for, boys. Later, D-Lo. Have a good night, man. Yeah, Chipred, that's what I'm saying, is like, most people who you've seen come out in favor of Palestine have been like fired or let go weirdly, and most people who you see who have been pro-Israel have been not touched. Drip? Yeah, we'll grab drip after this. I think the only thing I can really upgrade now is my armor. I'll just buy anything else I come across.
Pleasure, signore. Return anytime.
You know what? Let's put some badass armor on, shall we? Let's do the bonus skin. No matter what you do, it's going to be messing up. Yeah, so that's the tricky part, right? Is you can't just say, like, my stance from what I know about the situation, as much as I've tried to educate myself on it, is that the Israeli army are not doing good things. Hamas is obviously not doing good things. The people aren't really at fault. To my understanding, the Israeli people are under pretty heavy, like, government propaganda that is working, so a lot of the Israeli people are believing it from what I've seen, from what I know of it. So that's obviously not great, right? Not a good look. But I don't know how much of the fault is theirs and how much of it is just their government showing them what the government wants them to see. But I know that the people of Palestine do not deserve to be culled out because of a terrorist group that basically forcefully took over their government not long ago. You know? Like, they didn't do anything wrong. And I do know that, like, the Israeli army is just pretending like, oh, this is the only way. We just have to keep bombing the children. Damn shame. And then they just send over another load of bombs, right? So that's why when people come out and they're very pro-Israel, it's like, can you realistically be pro-Israel, like 100% pro-Israel in this situation, with knowing what they're doing without being pro-bombing the children? Because that's just such an insane take. Israel's been fucking up Palestine since long before Hamas. That too. The whole situation is very fucked. I don't want to say it would be easy necessarily, but it's becoming painfully obvious that this is not the only option that Israel has. It's the option that they very much want to take. Even with the initial rumors, I don't know what the truth to these are, but even with the initial rumors that the only reason Hamas wound up with, like, their guns and bombs and shit that they used to kick off this whole thing were possibly planted by Israel. Like, even if you throw that away, the situation all still feels like it's, if anything, it's just a convenient excuse for Israel to finally murder all the Palestinians. It's very difficult. I don't know how anybody has a hard time, like, not seeing it that way. Like if you look at everything going on with it, it's like, how do you not see this? I should be able to keep, I don't know enough to get into a dispute over whose land it is. I just know that, you know, the just repeated bombings of largely civilians and mostly children does not sit right with me. You did miss the Italian McDonald's mukbang. Welcome back, Edgar. Packers-Chiefs game is super close. 21-19 Packers. Packers ball with 10 minutes left in the fourth. It's not over. We got Mahomes, but if Jordan Love scores again, that might be a wrap. If this game gets down to the wire, I might have to pull it up and we might have to do a little Chiefs game watch party at the end on stream.
Has he lost his mind?
I don't actually need to bother with treasure chest anymore. I really don't. I'm basically making infinite money as long as I walk back to the villa every now and again.
I suppose I should plan
What have the Chiefs had? We've kicked 2 field goals, we've got 2 touchdowns, and we missed a 2-point conversion. Ew, Wisconsin. I would agree with you, but you were from Minnesota. Aren't they all just cold, barren wastelands? Isn't that the long and short of it? I need Mahomes to feed Rashid Rice for fantasy stakes. I need him to feed it so they win the fucking game. So we're on the same page.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
Sembri donne una conne per me. Packers at 44 on the Chiefs side of the field. That's still not over. Even if they kick a field goal here now, we're like, okay.
Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
It's the first time they pulled me out of the
Why are we
Amos.
stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the
She still hasn't changed her shirt. I don't know why that's bothering me so much.
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors.
Well, Chipred, I'm
Which would be a
happy to
bad
say that
thing,
I'm glad
assuming
you're
you can
watching this
control
one.
it. Up until now, though, no one has.
What does she have blood on your shirt? Because in the very
We
beginning of the
have
game, she
safeguards,
assassinates the guy who
And they
kidnapped
kept
you
him
last
in the
game and
Animus
sneaks
for
you out of
way
the
too
building.
long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when
Steve
you're
Jobs is her hero. This woman loves Tim Apple. We spoke about Blizzard earlier. There's a streamer who's been all over my shorts lately. He used to work at Blizzard. He does coding content. He told a story about one time he took his friends to visit Blizzard HQ, was going to take him to the admin room, but his colleagues told him his friend couldn't get in and can't enter. We just banned him from WoW for botting. Motherfucker was botting as he was in the HQ. Did they like... What do you mean? Did they like stop to play the game while they were in the HQ and bro loaded up a bot? Or did he bot like the day before he visited and they ran his ID and banned him? Hey, what up, Dre?
So what's the plan?
This is my second or third time playing this game on
We're
stream,
gonna
yeah.
see what you've managed to retain. Come on. Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Would you prefer this one or Brotherhood?
Come
Brotherhood.
on. Not even a hint?
Open
Brotherhood
your
by,
eyes,
I
Desmond.
don't want to say by a mile, but Brotherhood by a lot. Two's great though, but like being able to call your homies in and building up the army and shit is just too cool. I absolutely forget what she just asked of me.
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
That doesn't feel like it's nothing to be worried about. I haven't played most of the new ones, but Brotherhood is definitely like the game of the series for me. Okay, chat, I didn't pay any attention. Did anybody pay attention? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I didn't pay any attention. Oh, am I just hitting this?
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every
Oh, nice.
single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Can I come down now? Any game that doesn't let you cool slide down the edge of a ladder sucks, by the way. I'll say it. Lucy, where are you? I'm not done yet. Fuck. I think you have to hit all the red buttons. Oh, shit. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's easy enough.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the
Did
vault.
Assassin's Creed ever go to ancient Africa? Because they definitely did go to the Middle East.
A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the
Love
sessions
sacked
that
at
are
631, fourth down. Let's fucking
there,
go.
after everything the Templars put him through. After everything I put him through. It's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after
They
the
went to
Codex
Egypt.
and
Where are they
the
in
vault.
Mirage?
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this. All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks.
Mirage is in Baghdad. Gotcha,
Good night.
gotcha.
I'm glad you're here.
Have you guys seen that TikTok? Oh man, what's that There's a TikTok of an old lady and she's walking around and she's like, "Would you believe that we are walking in the oldest city, or in the first ever city made by man?" Well, you shouldn't, because we're not. That's in Iran. Miles away from here, something like that. I don't know, it's a funny ass thing. Wakanda Warrior, I think, with the 8 months.
Oh damn, Thunder playing one of my favorite franchises. Let's go.
Let's go. Wakanda Warrior, thanks so much for the 8 motherfucking months. Appreciate it, appreciate it. That was a fun staircase run up. Oh god. The Templars. Uh-oh. This one is lasting longer than 30 seconds. Desmond has the Lethal Company run. That's funny. Who might you be? Oh god, a Templar. Is that the Templar from Rogue? You think making a game about the Middle East with everything going on was annoying? Baghdad? No, I don't think that was... Oh, I read annoying. Sorry, I mixed two sentences. Do you think making a game about the Middle East with everything going on was bad timing? Baghdad? No.
Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. That must be his target.
So much for Target. I can't kill her. Mirage was supposed to be Valhalla DLC? How does that track? How does the Viking game fit into that? Did they make the field goal? Did Green Bay make the field goal? Did Chiefs need a touchdown or what? Yeah, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. Okay. So the Chiefs need the tutty, yeah. Packers still up? Yeah, but Chiefs have the ball with like 6 minutes left or something. Night Envy, appreciate you, man. Basim was in Valhalla. Oh, like, was he like a side character in the game or something? Something about the Vikings taking place during that time is cool. How the fuck? What do they want from me? Okay, I don't know. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to do it, but I did it. No! No! Okay, you know what? That could have gone worse. Excuse me, good sir. Interception. Oh, never mind. Game's over. Well, ain't that a bitch. Alright. Whose fault was it? Did a receiver knock it 100 feet in the air again? How you doing, Shadow Falls? Sky Moore fucking up? That sounds about right. Sounds about Sky Moore. Sky Moore not being where he's supposed to be. That sounds about right. That tracks for literally the entirety of the whole year. Sky Moore turned around to try to track the ball and slowed down because of it. Yep. Yep. The math checks out.
The woman from Anchor. What was her name? Maria. Yeah.
Maria.
I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. All right. Wasn't expecting that.
I don't know how I know this woman. Oh wait, Altair was fraternizing with a Templar.
Wait a second. Why aren't I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria.
Oh, because she's pregnant now.
Shit. That must mean this is one weird dream.
We're a baby. In the uterus. She'd rise. Yeah, I think he is. If it's not Nicole, but I think Nicole's hurt right now, right?
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
All right. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Ah, good of you to join us.
Sorry, long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
What a piece of
Well,
shit this
you'll
Sean
forgive
guy
me
is.
if I want to get some actual work done. Madness.
Tony sucks too. Yeah, I
Sean,
know. I had Tony on my
please,
fantasy
that's
team and
enough.
dropped him because he was constantly garbage. Hey there, Sean. You still a fucking dickhead? Oh, I can't talk to him. Bro, sock him already. That's what I'm saying. We could easily kick his ass because we have all the fucking powers. We have all the core memory of how to fight or whatever. Are we in Venice? Serene Samira Repubblica di Venezia. Okay, now if I remember right, Venice in this game actually kind of sucks. Because there's not that many tall buildings in Venice, which is true. And you also have to navigate the rivers and water and stuff, which also sucks. It's always so smooth when you could just climb up like this. Just holding up and having this go is always the smoothest shit. All right, Venice. Okay, so that big building is still there, and it kicks ass, and that church is still there. I could try and find where our hotel was. Only the islands here, though. Where's the rest of it? I'll figure it out. Do you think the water at this point in time was dirty as fuck too, or was that more of a recent thing? No, I'm pretty sure this water's always been like somewhat dirty because, first of all, it's just the ocean. So like it's not that dirty because it's the fucking ocean. But secondly, I can't imagine their sewage is going anywhere else. You know what I mean? Hey, what up, Big Perp? How the fuck you doing, man?
Yes?
But I mean, yeah, you're not drinking water out of the river anyway because it's ocean water.
Are you ready? Ah, Venezia. What other place is as beautiful, as stable, as perfect? Come, I will show you her wonders.
Show me your wonders.
Our first stop, the Rialto Bridge. Behold the elegance with
I might have a picture. Oh, Em still has my phone. Hold up, I'll be right back. Psych, no she doesn't, it's right here. Can use the river to dive when escaping the Templars? Yes and no. They'll see you if you're just floating in the water, but you can get down in there if you need to. Anyway, I should have, like, it won't save you for the most part. Hold on. Okay, I should have pictures of a couple of these towers.
The Grand Canal, a symbol of Venetian unity and...
So keep an eye out, because, like, I got this one. And this one with a weird little cross at the top. I'll show you guys this. I took this picture at night. But yeah, this one with a weird little cross at the top, which you guys can't see right now because it's kind of tiny. We got this one. It'll have an eagle on the top. And then this palace-y looking area when we get there. Where's the seagull photo? Right here. I took a couple of the seagulls. So I got this one. I got this one of him looking at me. He was posing. And then I got this one where he's shoving his head up his own ass. What have I missed? I've been busy for a couple weeks. We just started Assassin's Creed the other day, and before that, I didn't really stream much because we were in Florence. Em and I were in Florence, and then we went to Venice, which is part of the reason I'm streaming this game, because we just spent a good chunk in Florence, and now we're going to Venice.
Here we are, San Giacomo di Rialto, oldest church in Venezia. Isn't she?
Can I change my cape on the fly, or do I have to go to a tailor? Oh, why? Oh, okay. I just have Altair's fit. I can put Altair's whole fucking fit on if I want to. I don't, because I'm Ezio, but I could.
And her clock tower. Magnifico.
What's the coolest / cutest animal you've seen so far?
Come, come.
The coolest animal I think I've seen? The crows here are like, they have gray on their wings in a really cool circle pattern. So I don't know how to describe this other than like the shoulders on the crows here are gray. So they're a really sick looking black and gray color.
No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets, be it spices or silk, from near and far.
Cutest? I don't know. You don't actually see a lot of animals outside of birds flying around because there's not a lot of grass. Unless you go like outside the cities, which we haven't been. There's not a lot of wildlife.
Let us continue the tour elsewhere.
You know, there were some big ass rats in Paris. I've seen one rat in Rome. The whole time we've been in Rome, I've seen exactly one rat. Like I said, saw a lot of big ass rats in Paris. Why are you naked? What are you talking about? You think this is a tattoo?
Isn't it amazing? Would you mind buying it for me? I left my money.
I just got to Venice in the game. I'm gonna try to explore in a minute.
Hey, on your step, Corleone.
She just stole from me. Hope I get it back later. Ah, Venecia. Palazzo della Seta, the home of Venice's most powerful merchant, Emilio Barbaggio. Work on Seta, as it is affectionately known as by local, was completed in 1450. The palazzo is a standout example of Venetian Gothic architecture, dark and imposing, yet light and airy at the same time.
And here we have the Palazzo della Seta, home to Emilio Barbarigo. Normally, I'd suggest a closer look, but...
I haven't met anyone named Mario that I'm aware of, but that is funny.
Why?
Can everybody say hi, Em?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance, some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
Big perp, me too.
They
I want to
destroyed
watch
my stack.
JoJo's, but I want to also force Em to watch
compensation.
JoJo's. And we don't really have
Here
like a
you are,
proper
then.
TV to put Crunchyroll on
Thought you
here,
would
so
know
I
about
can't.
this.
But like,
I'll report
I feel
you
like
to
there's
the
no real
council.
living room, right?
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing? You're under
But yeah,
arrest
I
for
want to watch
disrupting
JoJo's, but I also
guard.
want to force
What?
Em to watch JoJo's.
You just invented that. There's no such law. There is now. No, stop.
Because Em made it through the hard part, I think. No, she didn't. Em did make it through the hard part. Em watched the first like 3 episodes of part 1, I think. Hard part of what? I tried to make you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure once before, and we didn't make it very far.
And now, I present to you your workshop, Ser Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia.
Wait, repeat
as much
that?
as
Oh,
she
I tried to make you watch
enjoys
JoJo's before, but I think we only made it like 2 or 3 episodes.
So, here we are.
Part 1 is awful. Part 1 is awful. The only redeeming part of part 1 is that it's fast.
It may be later.
It's over so
You can
quick.
visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
Grazie, my friend.
Di nulla.
I hit circle. Did I not hug him fast enough? I wanted to hug him. Oh, I guess I have codex pages. Leonardo, I'm coming back.
I found this awesome place for you to explore and practice your skills. Santa Maria dei Frari. I've marked it on the map.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You
So
found
she hasn't seen the
another
cooking part?
How
No, that's
exciting.
part 4. Part 4 is all over the place, man. JoJo's is so
Just
hard
have
to
to
follow for
substitute
me.
this letter, and
Like, it's
this
hard
over
for me to
there.
recommend it to somebody,
got
but
it.
it's easy at the same time because, like, watching JoJo's, just the first 4 parts alone, even the first 5, I would say, you are almost watching 5 different anime in terms of, like, pacing and even combat and things like that. Because part 1 is bad, right? But you need to watch part 1 so you can watch part 2. Part 2, in my opinion, is the best part. And part 2 is like, what if part 1 was good? I don't know. No, it's better than that. Let's see. Are we slipping? What's happening here? Santa Maria Glosiera de Ferrari. Built by the monks. The Frari, for short, is the second largest church in Venice, following guidelines of St. Francis, who advocated poverty. The church's basic exterior, it's rumored at the 15th century Frari had a hidden tomb, which was since collapsed. Not what I meant by cooking. Oh, never mind.
Get down! He's here!
I like the classic rock references. Yeah, those are good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, part 2 was like, you have to watch part 1 to understand why part 2 was so good, but part 2 is like, what if part 1 was fucking great? But it's also a sequel, and you know that. But then part 3 is nothing like part 1 or 2. Part 3 is a completely different fucking anime. It's a Monster of the Week thing. The fighting is different. Everything is different. And then part 4 mixes it up from there, because part 4 takes a lot from part 3, but part 4 is very casual. And some episodes are really, really important, and some episodes are complete fucking filler that you could skip entirely and it wouldn't change anything at all. And there's no rhyme or reason as to when the filler episodes are and when the important episodes are. So you kind of just have to be along for the ride and like it. And then part 5 is like, what if part 3 and 4 were perfect? Almost. Part 5 like just cleans up part 3 and 4 really well. It's like, it's a whole fucking mess. Okay, remind me I gotta come back down here. Fuck it, we can do it now. Who's your favorite character? Joseph Joestar. Part 2 specifically, Joseph Joestar. Okay, so Chiefs cannot win the game. Damn. I don't need any more updates. It's okay. And I have not seen part 6 yet. I have not seen part 6 yet. Oh, why the fuck did I come down here? Aha. This is cool. Em and I didn't go inside any churches in Venice, so I can't speak as to the accuracy of this. It's cool looking though. Oh wait, I thought Green Bay was 9 points ahead, not 8. Never mind, Chiefs are still in it. I thought Green Bay just put themselves 9 points ahead. I did my math wrong. They got hay in the church. IRL, no one would dive into a haystack because there could be shit in there. I can think of about 24 other reasons why people wouldn't dive into a haystack from that high up, but yeah, that is one of them, I suppose. Oh, you know what my problem with part 5 was? You know why part 5 wasn't perfect to me? Part 5 is a really good part, okay? No getting around it. Part 5 is pretty fucking great. However, I think my problem with part 5 is that, okay, we get up here. There's like several ways for me to get up here. I don't know what the goal is. Anyway, my problem with Giorno is that Giorno's fucking power is so, like... I thought I could grab that. Giorno's power, there's like no rules to it. Almost. Like, the guy can literally make anything he wants out of anything he wants. So after, like, one of the first couple episodes, where I see that Giorno can, like, he turns his tooth into a jellyfish, so that way he can drink piss without actually drinking piss. And from that moment on, I basically never worried about Giorno being in trouble ever again, because I'm like, no matter what, there's an infinite number of ways he can beat any opponent ever. So that was my issue with part 5, is that I was just never ever concerned for Giorno, like, at all, because it's like he will always be literally fine. What's his power? So, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe... No, his stands are super fucking powerful, even without the arrow. Like, the arrow lets him be broken, which is great, but... his stand is super fucking powerful even before then. Like, he needs it to beat the OP villain, sure, whatever, but even before... like, then he becomes god at that. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, Giorno can basically... his stand can punch anything, and he can make anything that's, like, living. So it can be a tree, it can be an animal, you know, any kind of plant, whatever. So there's no, like, limitation. So from that point on, like again, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but there's a point where... might want to turn the game on. Oh, shit. There's a point where Giorno... his friend gets bitten by a snake. So Giorno turns a brick... or no, his friend gets, like, poisoned. It's not even by a snake, it's just poison. So Giorno turns a brick into a snake and somehow makes anti-venom out of that snake in like 30 seconds. If anybody can link me to the game on Discord, I would appreciate it. Are you done gaming? No, I'm trying to see the end of this Chiefs game. If anybody has me on Discord and has a link to this game. Hi, Favela. No way there's a legit place called Meth Streams. They are not watching it in the Discord as far as I can see. There are a couple people hanging out, but they're not watching the game. How'd you feel about CM Punk? That is on Twitter. I can dig up the reaction for you if you want, but my reaction for that is on Twitter. Don't have Twitter anymore. That is a shame.
That picked that up as all the play was going the other way. You see, Bari, the linebacker, 55, got Nixon out of the way, so he didn't retaliate.
Edgar, thank you, but also I have to delete it because I can't leave that up in Discord because if real Discord wants to check it, I could be in trouble. But thank you for that. I am using it.
So you got to review multiple parts of the play, and they're doing that.
What up, Dragon Heel? How you doing?
The other thing is Pacheco's being walked off.
The runner was down by contact at the 35-yard line.
Let's fucking go.
It would be first down at that point. However, there was a personal foul with disqualification. Offense number 10. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced. It will be first and 10 Kansas City from the 50-yard line. Number 10
we got backed up.
is disqualified.
We got backed up.
Brad Allen, Pacheco, the 110 yards on the night is done because of that punch. And again, great job by our guys of picking it up here. He and Nixon fighting, getting up, and you see that punch there. That was as the folks are going by, and look at Bari getting up.
Okay, wait. I saw Rashid Rice got shoved, so they called a penalty on him.
Down by contact. Yes, because I thought it was 40 after the touchdown score. You got to go back to where the contact down happened at the 35.
Just remember, no time.
Edgar, there's a lot of racists in this chat.
From midfield, first and 10. Mahomes going to take the deep shot.
A bomb.
Downfield, and Valdez-Scantling can't
Elite pass interference. An insane amount of pass interference. He got tackled.
the sideline, gesturing for a flag, and there's none. Second down.
I'm not sure how
He
this
got
is
tackled.
foul, but we'll take a look. It's got to be a foul.
He could file charges. That's a Draymond Green. He could press charges and that cornerback would go to prison. Like a federal one.
This is a foul. He's playing through the back. This is defensive pass interference.
Wow.
They didn't call it.
Play clock pumped back up to 25. Game clock.
All right, I can officially tweet SMH. Refs always favor the Chiefs.
Final 2 minutes at Lambeau. Mahomes throws it underneath. It's Edwards and Lair. No timeouts.
No timeouts. Oh my God. Do they spike it? He's not spiking it.
Down to 30 seconds remaining in regulation.
Hey, your sport has shit refs too. Let's go. How much time's left? 20 seconds. Get out of bounds. You have to get out of bounds.
Hangs on, trying to get out of bounds.
He made it. He made it. He made it.
Out of bounds. That's a forward progress situation there. They rule not out of bounds, and the clock stops with 19 seconds left. Huge call there.
I need a video.
Backwards away from the line of scrimmage.
I need a video of that dude getting tackled and it not counting. I need the video.
As Valdez-Scantling, that forward progress at that line there.
Is this the first time the Chiefs might lose in front of Taylor Swift?
19 seconds from the 33-yard line. Mahomes from the middle to the end zone, incomplete. A lot of Packers there, almost got the pick.
Okay.
Valdez-Scantling
That's okay.
trying to make a play and erase what happened
Yeah,
against the Eagles.
if anybody's on Twitter, as soon as you see a tweet where somebody tweeted out the Chiefs player getting tackled, Valdez-Scantling getting tackled, and it not being a pass interference call, please link it to me. Because I have to quote tweet it with SMH, the referees.
Yeah, Valdez-Scantling is slow walking.
Referees always favor the Chiefs.
Confusion about bringing in a player. Tony finally came in off the sideline late. Play clock running down.
You're also taking your tallest guy off the field other than
Edgar. Edgar, I can't get over this. I know I shouldn't be looking over at the chat for the stream, but the entire chat
And then takes the timeout to get his guys.
is just sexist and racist. Like all of them.
Chance to get back on the field.
I mean, the moment of the game, though, is this pass interference that wasn't called. I mean, that you just can't be any more clear with pass interference than that.
I just ignore it because I full screen it. Yeah, you about have to. This is fucking awful.
Had a few issues with end-of-game plays here this season. a chance against the Eagles. And
Okay, I have to mute this just in case so I don't get DMCA'd. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, lady ref.
have to throw it in the end zone. I don't think there's time.
They have enough time for literally 3 shots to the end zone. Oh, no. Edgar, it's buffering. Edgar, it's buffering. What do I do? This is the most important play of the game. Okay, I refreshed. I'm assuming I missed nothing. 8 seconds are off the clock. We're good.
I think we're going to play jump ball, but if Mahomes gets the ball out of his hands quickly, he might get a second shot at this.
I am still in AC2 because I'm still playing AC2. In about 8 seconds, I'm going to be back to playing AC2.
The 33. Go to Valdez-Scantling. He'll just throw it over his head as he was covered there. So down to 5 seconds left. Maybe they're looking to get a few yards to get closer, but here comes 4th down.
If God wills that they score this, but if they do, God hates me. Yeah, we're about to watch. This is fucking... I think this is the Chiefs' first loss in front of Taylor Swift. This is embarrassing.
Who knows? They might have some trick. It's the way it works with Andy Reid. He may try and double, triple reverse. Now we have 3 guys at the line of scrimmage and 8 back.
They just play and prevent.
Mahomes going to buy the time, circle around, look, flip it up to the end zone. Kelsey down there.
He got bumped. He got bumped. He got bumped. I might have seen it wrong, but the receiver got bumped in the end zone again. You can't end a game on a defensive penalty, so if they make a call there, it would have mattered. Yeah, that's... Show the replay. There was a guy in the end zone who got fucking cracked by a Packers D-back. He almost falls. Here it is. I think it's Kelsey. He stops. Boom. He stops. He's hit. He's being tackled. He's being tackled.
Just a lot of bodies fighting for the football at the end of it.
We've seen end-of-game Hail Marys look like that.
Yeah. To me, there wasn't that one blatant push that you go absolutely a foul. I think that's just guys.
Three PI no calls in a row. Yeah, as soon as somebody has the fucking highlight reel of that on Twitter, please send it to me so that way I can quote tweet it and just say SMH. Refs always favor the Chiefs. Hey, what up, Alpha Nuts? How you doing? If anybody, by the way, if anybody comes in here to brag about Green Bay or shit on the Chiefs, just ban him immediately. Thanks. I'm gonna be right back. If anybody who hasn't been in the stream all night comes in simply to gloat at me, feel free to just ban them immediately. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll be right back. If you've been here, by the way, and you're a Green Bay fan, I'm happy for you, i.e. Rainbow. And shipwreck. No, I see you. Yeah, don't ban Chip Red. He's chilling. No, I see you, Edgar. I got you. I haven't really been keeping up. You know what's good? If there's any one single thing good thing to come out of this, it's that somewhere Liv Morgan is happy. Later, soda water. Have a good night, man. I'm not going to lie to me, Peacock was worth the money when I got to use it regularly because I was in the States. Yeah, I need the Packers to do better than the Jets this year. Oh. I got vertigo from that. I got vertigo from that so bad when he started falling. Because of the shows. I mean, A, because wrestling. B, because of the back catalog. Just having the whole access to the back WWE network was really good. But C, because of the shows, yes. I was watching a lot of Modern Family in my free time when I wasn't watching old wrestling shows on Peacock. Aaron Rodgers, what do you mean drop another training video? The hell does that mean, Ricky Bobby?
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Also, yeah, when did the Packers get good? When did Jordan Love become worth a shit? How did we get here? Oh, I wasn't supposed to jump this way. I was supposed to jump this way. Crazy. It's crazy, huh? You know what? Nobody played football today. Isn't that weird? The whole league just decided to take a Sunday off. Hom, I need you to look me dead in the face and tell me that after 3 straight pass interferences that did not get called, that the Chiefs always favor the refs. What is this script Roger Goodell is running right now? We had 4 DPIs in the end zone not get called. I know the pain. What are they doing to us? We're Super Bowl contenders. All right, thank you, Rainbow. Was it this one? It was technically 3 of them. The top comments. This is the tweet, but the top comment to the tweet says, "This is the worst officiating decision I've seen in at least 2 plays." Glad to know other sports got terrible refs. You know what I will say? As bad as refs get in the NFL, I do not feel like they are anywhere near as bad as refs are in the NBA. And I think that's good. Just to know it could still get worse. How you doing, Jer Bear? The refs in the NBA were literally fixing games for gambling. I think the NBA is in a really good place right now. If your favorite players to watch are referees. Going through it in fantasy football, hey, you and me both, man. Is Angel the MLB guy? I've heard about Angel. Crap the fuck. I've heard about Angel just being awful before. Or Angel. I forget. I don't know how you say his name. It depends on like where they come from. That's how you pronounce it or whatever. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but that documentary on Tim What's-His-Face, who was fixing games, he wasn't the only one fixing games, right? He's just the one that took the fall. Do I have that right? Hernandez is proof you don't need to be able to see to be an ump at the NFL. I used to follow this Twitter bot, and I wish I could remember it. Because I unfollowed it when the MLB season ended last year, and I wish I hadn't. But it was like an official tracker. Like it tracked the referees' calls and basically said how many of them were right and how many of them were wrong. And it would rate the official after every game. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. I didn't even watch. I wouldn't even watch MLB games, but I would watch the fucking bot tracker on Twitter that would update and talk about how accurate their strike and ball count calls for the day were, and I thought that shit was so fucking funny. If anybody follows that account or knows it, please link it back to me so I can follow it again, because it was a very good account. I don't know if it still exists or not. There's refs that fix games in the league still. Yeah, I believe it. Literally only has that job because he threatened to sue, saying they were going to get rid of me because of racism. Oh, God. Like, no, you blind bitch. You just suck. Pre-Johning and saying if they get rid of me, it's because they're racist is nuts. Tim Donaghy, I think is how you say that, made a bunch of calls to Scott Foster right after games he fixed, according to the FBI. But the NBA stopped the investigation and made Tim take the fall, probably because they didn't want to get it looked into anymore. That's crazy.